You know, I became so involved in taking away all these boundaries that I lost who was Elsa. You know, who am I? There are no boundaries, then who are you? And I think what Islam actually gave me back was a set of boundaries that I then felt, you know, was given by God. And these boundaries then don't enclose you in a space where you feel caught. You know, it's not like a prison. It's actually boundaries that help you to be yourself and be who you are.
When I came to Morocco as a Peace Corps volunteer, I realized that what I was saying in my prayers wasn't making sense to me. And so I realized that I had been saying something for many, many years that I didn't hold true in my heart, with the best intentions, but I guess without really understanding what I was doing. And even before I had come to Morocco, I had started to learn about Islam. I went to graduate school at Georgetown University and had the occasion there to meet many people from all over the world, many of whom were Muslims, and they were pleased to give information to people. I was certainly searching for something, and I wasn't finding it. Alhamdulillah, I've been blessed with the knowledge, or at least, you know, the exposure to it, and could make that decision, you know, very, very happily and easily on my own.
الصد هنا كاين شي صد يا رجل خوفي مع الشابات هذه الشابات كلشي بارك الله يا بارك الله يتربي في الايام الاولى ديال الاسلام لدخول الاسلام وحتى شويه قبل الاسلام عشت مرحله صعيبه بزاف حيت عائله اللي مولفاهم والوالديه اللي مولفاهم واختي وجداتي كلهم كانوا ماشي في الدين وانا كنت غادا ماشي ضدهم ضد المجتمع كامل. لقيت واحد الصعوبه ولكن كنت عارفه بان اللي كيحب الله سبحانه وتعالى ورسول الله كثار من والديه وكثار من وليداته وكثار من هذه الدنيا كلها ولا بد الله سبحانه وتعالى يصوب له الطريق. كنت صابره والحمد لله ما عمرو كان الشيطان ضروري وكيغلبنا في هذه الامور ولكن الحمد لله ما عمرو غلبني ولا حتى فكره ما نزلت لي فكره سيري انت رجعي كيف ما كنتي لا حيت كنت عارفه شنو رابحه كنت رابحه كنوز السماوات والارض.
And I said, don't worry, Mom, don't worry. You know, you're going to really like him. His name is Saeed, and he's very nice, and he's lived in England for 15 years, so he's understanding of our culture as well. He's grown up here in Morocco, you know, very traditional family. And he's learned acrobatics, and he's worked in the circus since he was 15. So he's traveled around Europe, and he's traveled around America, and obviously he's got to know many people in his work. And he's a very people-orientated person. When I first met him, he's easy to talk to. So we got married in November, and we went for 1 week to Canada together. And my parents, they did a party for us in Canada, a wedding party, and everybody liked my husband. So then we got married, and I became a Muslim at the same time, but not because of my husband, obviously, because I really found that this was the right thing for me. And yeah, we got married and started having kids straight away, and it was complete life change for me. So yeah, it was an interesting story for 6 months from working in the circus to getting married and getting pregnant with my first child and everything. You know, it was very quick. But when something is right for you, I don't think it matters that it's quick or, you know, I don't think you need to spend more time. If you know that thing is right in your heart, then everything works out.
I think I've certainly changed as a result of becoming Muslim in many, many ways. I was raised in a very, I'd say, Swedish household with two sisters, and I think, my dad's not Swedish, but I think my mom really taught us to be independent and seek out any opportunities that were presented to us in terms of education, in terms of employment, and so forth. I moved away from home at 16 as an exchange student to Brazil. I lived abroad. On other occasions, I went away to college, I went away to grad school, I came to Morocco on my own. So I was very independent and used to making my own decisions. I certainly would run my ideas by my parents, but I didn't ask for permission. And I think that my life was kind of harried. I was always doing stuff, doing volunteer work, doing the social activities and so forth, and I was always on the go. And I think I've become more reflective and have realized that I don't always need to be doing that. Right now, I'm a mother and a wife, which takes priority, over everything. I hold a job as well, so I'm still doing a lot of stuff, trying to learn more about my faith as well. My sister says that I've become a lot more calm. And I think that is largely a result of recognizing that I'm not in control of everything. I think once upon a time I thought that I was in control of my life. The decisions I made, had certain outcomes. And I think I recognize now that that's not really the case. It's not me who makes the decisions, it's Allah. And I think, I accept that. And that's how I'm living my life currently.
شريحة صح شكرا الله يعاونك.
Everything has a meaning. If you go, if you're going to do circus and then you do something else, that it had a meaning why you did that first, and then God will guide you to the right thing. And my parents are very understanding people. I think they do have a belief in choices and the path that you go in your life. And so I think through their belief as well, they were quite accepting of me becoming a Muslim. And I think when they saw me, how happy and peaceful. And my mom, she noticed straight away. And my father, they said, you seem really peaceful. You always seemed before like you were searching for something. You tried different things, you tried different activities, you tried different relationships, you tried different, countries, but you always felt like you were still searching for something and you were never happy. And when I became a Muslim, they really noticed that change was, the biggest thing for them was just that I was more settled in myself and I was at peace with myself.
منين عشت 6 شهور ديالي في الإسلام نزلت فكرة على الزواج. واخا كنت صغيرة وعندي 19 عام كان خصني نتزوج، غير لو جوج مسائل. كان خصني ندير حجاب اللي كانت فريضة ليا، ما يمكنليش نحيد عليه هاد الفريضة، فرض عليا الله نديرها واخا ما عرفت شنو. إذا شكون اللي غادي يعاونني فيه؟ راجل. إذا حيت في الأسرة ما